Good morning, everybody. Just wanted you to have the feeling of what I'm seeing in this now. That looks like Eric to me. I can only see your emoji there, Eric, come up. Thank you for joining us. Just wanted everybody to see what's unfolding right now, and it's quite incredible, actually. I can get my phone to do what it's supposed to do, so we can have a more extended view. I'll do a swing around. Here we go. We're watching this a new consciousness unfold right in front of us. It's so incredibly pure and loving that it's actually, I'm seeing what we're coming into through this 555 portal. It's actually suspended at the moment. Been waiting to be shown through divine eyes of when enough has been released to come through. Now, been out here with the crows. They've been showing me and talking to me, and the birds. I have done some recordings before coming live, so you could actually see where we're moving into. It's a morning that I've never woken up to before, ever. It's just incredible. This is our new consciousness, and it's a baby, and it's happening, and everybody just needs to release and surrender and see what's coming. It is so beyond anything that I could ever imagine in my mind. And here it is. It's still just permeating through in allowance for people to make their choices, but it's here and it's visible. Now my daughter's just getting picked up to go to school, so you'll just have to bear with the interference for a moment, but it is all very, very, very good reason. One, you still with me there? Okay. Bye, darling. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Be amazing, like you always are. Bye, Lexi. Thank you. Look at that. Can you see that, everyone? The pink. Hi, Danielle. Wow. see that pink around the sun then? Whoa! Oh, now it's turning blue. We're getting the founder rays of consciousness there. Ah, now it's a sundial. 22 degrees sun refraction. Now we're getting all the consciousnesses coming through. Whoa. Welcome to my world, everyone. Hi Sven, I hope I said that right. I know I never get your name right, but hey. Sven, I think it's called. I'm really bad with my Australian accent and saying people's names, so look at that. That's you, one, right there. Wow, way. Now it's going green. Want to see what the next consciousness looks like? Well, there it is, everybody. Feel into that energy. Oh, it's taking my breath away. It's glowing. Can everybody see that? The outside and how it's permeating into the clouds and it's pink in the vibrations. This is the Anew consciousness, everybody. Sitting in it's already here. Just have to align yourself to it. Excuse me. Clearing throat chakras for everybody to speak their higher selves to come through. Allow and surrender. And now here we go. I thought it was bright before. Are you with me, one? Oh, he's gone. Oh, come on, phone. Play the game. Here we go. This is the next consciousness, everybody, that we can all see and feel and hear for moments at a time. Hi, Sophia. Wendy, hello. How are you going there, priestess? So everybody, we're at this 555 portal, still suspended till you choose. It's all a choice. see if we can get another close-up of this pink aura. Look at that glow. Here's my babies, the lorikeets. They always fly over when I'm doing some amazing energetic work. And my guardians at the moment, I went from crows to white cockatoos, then the magpies, and now I have the rainbow lorikeets following me everywhere. Look at that pink. Oh, now it's really talking. Our future consciousness right there. Live stream into the future. That's pretty cool in itself, saying that. Blows my mind sometimes. And I'm able to show you these things. Let's go in again. So it expands. This is what's happening with these consciousnesses. We're all expanding together. We're all seeing each other in our pure form and acknowledging each other and supporting each other. In just pure love. Whoa. Oh, we have a spider has just appeared from nowhere and has just dropped a web through the sky in front of me. Which is not the first time it's happened. They usually land on my phone while I'm filming and I have no idea where they come from. So you see this, I'm not in a tree, I haven't walked in a tree yet. So it couldn't have attached itself. I literally just watched a spider spin a web through the sky and drop down in front of me. I'll review this video later, but so we've got spider medicine here as well. Every day I'm seeing things that are confirmations of everything clicking into place. It is actually happening, everyone. I'll be seeing you soon, Wendy. I'm so excited. Look at that. Today's been magical from the moment I actually walked out to barefoot ground, which I do every day, and my guidance was a few years ago. As soon as I get out of bed, I go out barefoot ground, just stand out in the backyard and connect with Mother Earth Gaia. And if there's one thing you can do every day that's going to assist this process, is barefoot grounding. You don't even have to do anything. Like I said, I just get out of bed every morning. I go straight outside, stand on the earth in my magical spot, connect. It could be a minute, 2 minutes, And then my day begins, and I'm shown how, through messages of what consciousness is coming through, and follow my divine flow, and everything just aligns. You don't have to do anything. You surrender in the allowance of being shown by Source. Oh, look at that. I'm not moving the camera, by the way, everyone. This is just all happening on its own. I'm just holding it. I'm a portal. I was shown this, told this a few years ago from a sister, that through my phone I would be assisting humanity, and every day it's stronger and stronger. So grateful for her when she was assisting me in realising who I am and finding my way in through all the confusion and distortion. Wow. As I said, I'm not moving the camera. I'm just zooming in and out. My ears are itchy. So how are we all going with our clearing out of what is not of love? Here comes the lowercase. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now there's 4 flown over. What usually happens is then the 5 will fly over together. I have my family of messengers, and they come in form of birds, my cats, my children, my reflections. They show me what's happening and what's going to happen. Oh, there we go, another one. But I don't do anything. I just sit in it and allow, and we get shown. It's a divine dance of love and respect and integrity and love. Now the sun feels really warm now. It's been a very cold morning this morning. I was literally walked out my front door, well, back door when I did the grounding, and it was misty, white purity. And I'll release these videos. And I was filming, and I'm like, this has to go live. This cannot be held back. So, not that I was holding anything back, but it takes time to be in a space to be able to create these videos. And sometimes we just have to be in the now, in every now. Every now, we're in the now. There's confirmation from our beautiful dog family. And here comes the white cockatoos. I can hear them in the background. And as you know, the white cockatoos consciousness that I've written about is all about, it's a card number 10, I think, or might be 1, I can't remember. 1. It's all about illumination and new beginnings. You can still see the frost on the grass glistening. See, we can see any magical codes in here. No, because The codes are everywhere. The elementals play a very large role in this, in the water consciousness. Here come the cockatoos. See if we can break this down a bit more. This is just on my front lawn so we can see close-up magic. Is that a 4-leaf clover? It looks like one. No, it's a 3-leaf one. That's okay, but look at that. Look at the cells and the sun and the consciousness just right in front of me. And we all miss this stuff. It's all in this energetic dance of love and giving and transmutation and evolution and growing and holding the space together as we all become this one beautiful deliciousness, a new consciousness. I can't even put it into words. So I just wanted to, share that with you, because wherever you look, they're all doing it. Whether we can see it or not. Look at that. Just wow. That's just on a blade of grass on my front lawn from the morning dew. But today is a historical day, because I'm being allowed to show you live what we've all been working for and working towards. And it's not work, is it? It's just what we've been here to do. I mean, look at these beautiful flowers that have just bloomed without me even noticing, because I've just been too busy. Oh, we've got some light codes there. Look at that. The beautiful energy of these flowers that just exist without any acknowledgement. And all of us beautiful light workers. Oh, look. What have we got here? Just listening to the birds. Fairy realms are in here. This is my fairy garden, where I've been given some beautiful, beautiful light codes. The dragonflies tell me to come in here. See? Look at that. It's the cockatoos. Crows have already been. So yes, beautiful beings of light, we are doing this. It's not in your imagination. You already know that though. Sometimes it's really hard to step through that veil. But I'm here to let you know with 1,000%, well, infinite amount of certainty that this is reality right here, right now, right in front of you in every now moment. This is the real stuff, not any of that loop cycle behaviour that keeps you in that, I'll just call yuckiness umbrella. That will do. I want to bring that energy into this feed, because you're witnessing all there is right now. Look at that spider web, the tree, the sun, the rainbows, nature, now moment, all the 12 rays of consciousness right here. And this is what we're all holding space for, and anchoring barefoot with, the feeling of the loving of what we know deep in our soul why we're here. Or, you know, we're transmuting old constructs to leave behind, because the new consciousness won't reveal itself until it knows that it's safe. And that is through the eyes of love, and only love. We don't have to concentrate on how to do whatever it is we need to do to get to it. Oh, what's that? All the elementals are coming to play. We don't have to think about how to do in between A to Z. We just know we're getting to Z, and Z, Z, C, D, E, wherever. It's the feeling of the knowing of the feeling of embodying the feeling of the knowing of our higher self and our monad and our original constructs, not even constructs because that's not even a word, our original essence, and anchoring that into Mother Earth Gaia as our form of love and support allows this to come through. Right? It allows this to come through within ourselves. It has to come through ourselves within before it will come into full consciousness for all to see. It's like a baby. Needs its needs met from a heart space. Love. Oh, I love that name of that company that drove past on the car. It's called Service Stream. How perfect's that? Coming live from the Service Stream, direct from source for everyone. Oh, you witnessed my quirkiness there. And we have to stay in our joy. And we're here to have a human experience. But if we can have a human experience in the way that everything is a reflection of what it is we're feeling. And when we get to that magical place of pure love for ourselves and everything around us, our world reflects it back to us. And this is how we change humanity. Because anything not of love will just fall away. It's not a frequency match, right? And I've done this in my own existence. And my children's and my friends. And, you know, it is together we rise, but not in a place of, I have to dominate everything. We're rising together because we're one consciousness and we transmute together in this energetic dance of belief and integrity and love. And when we start all connecting all over the globe and we're all lighting up at the same time because the planets are in perfect alignment, it is then the red and the blue star Kachina will be activated. But it's an ever evolving moment of choice. Each choice point is here in every now, and then the more you choose to live from the heart, the quicker the evolution happens within. And then the quicker the evolution happens for Mother Earth Gaia, the galaxy, the cosmos, everyone around, our future children. This is how we co-create. I know this has gone for a long time. And I've just been rambling, but it's all random. Wasn't planned. But this is a now moment in history that we're documenting, that we'll all go back to at some point as a note point to remember who we are. All we're here to do is remember who we are. We're divine beings of light, having a human experience, and we've been here that many times that this time's it. This is it. There's no more chances after this. And that's all I can say. This is it. We all have to come together in a place of love to co-create this universe that's sitting there. It's waiting for us. It's already been done. We're just playing out the roles of all there is as refractions and reflections of what it is that we need to expel from our own inner and outer realities, for us all to be sitting on the same frequency to allow this to come through. There's the magpies in the distance, which represents balance. They're having this beautiful song. The crows just gone past. There comes another one, and you'll park up there. It's my guardian. Hello. Now, a week ago, I did a recording. A lot of these recordings I've documented. I had at least 20 or 30 birds while I'm standing in the street all around me, flying and dancing, all different varieties, which shows the unification of all races. To me, is coming closer, as in the Hopi prophecy. I'm seeing it play out in my field in different messengers and messengers and messages. There's the white cockatoos. Yay. So you can hear the harmonic symphony. They know I'm connected to Source. And they assist me every day. Now I've lost my connection with Juan because he's in Spain and he needs to go and recharge his phone. So that's his presence as a crow. Love you too, Wendy. My high priestess, Lemurian goddess. Not mine, you're your own. There's no sense of ownership, but you know what I mean. Should I say Mother Earth Gaia's Lemurian priestess about to step out in the world stages, showing everybody who she is. Just announced it, Wendy. I hope you're okay with that. Boom, thrown out in the limelight. You deserve to be seen, my love. We've been creating magic together without even speaking. I'm going to bring your energy on the screen, Wendy. Can I do that, darling? Not as in bring you on the screen. If I could connect with you, I'm going to show people where we're moving forward. Can you accept my invitation energetically, darling? You don't have to either. It's up to you. Everything's a choice. So we're just going through these final layers of clearing, you know. Hi, Melissa. Another rainbow warrior in the making. Oh, she already is, just people haven't seen that yet properly. I see you, darling. I observe a lot of people. See, you just can't make this stuff up. It's just, you know, how much proof do you need? And we get that in our own existences, you know, when we're trying to break through the confusion. But the confusion is part of the alignment process, whether you like it or not. We're here to sort through the amnesia and the confusion in order to identify what is not of love. And when we can put it in that perspective, regardless of any experience, and I'm even speaking from experiences that we cannot even conceptualize in our human brain, the crows agreeing with me. Oh, they're all talking. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about the spiritual law. I get it, you guys. They're happy I'm speaking about this now. So, you know, when we can pull out our human brain functioning as we've been programmed to do, and defrag it and defrag it in a way that it's just pure love consciousness is what I've been writing about. You know, it's yes, it is. I'm the 13th. I'm the 13th gatekeeper, Melissa. And I've come into divine union with the other 13th gatekeeper. And we've created a 99999 portal for transmutation in order for us to go into, well, not into, it's all a dance that we do together, of the opportunity to leave behind what is not of love. And it's happening. It's just incredible. I'm speechless every moment at the moment because, again, you can't make this stuff up. So the crows are saying they want me to speak about a bit more about this law of one, spiritual law, whatever box you want to put it into. There is no box you can put it into because it's actually in your heart. And once you clear out all of that distortion and confusion, which has been our challenge here, you know, we've been here that many times. This is the 9th time to get it right. And I just wanted to also point out to people that if you can sit with me in this for a moment. Yeah, they're the elementals, Melissa, with me. Yeah. If you can sit with me a moment and just bring in these timelines with me. You know, 21st December 2012, that was the you know, in our reality and numbers and checking and note points of the Mayan calendar being suspended for a 20-year period, apparently, whatever it's supposed to be, but that is a note point. Then, you know, we had 21st of December 2020, where everybody went into, I go to unlock Uluru. Well, no, that was really just another clearing round. Now we've got phase 3 coming around with this timeline. 9 years later, so at 8 years later, everyone tried, but everything was released into the infinite portal for the actual 9 to come through. So 21st of December 2021, solstice, is 9 years to the day that the Mayan calendar actually ceased. And this is, we are ramping up for the opportunity to clear out what is not of love, for that solstice opening, for us to move forward into bringing through the pure love consciousness. Now, I did have a download a few years ago, which I just put one date up as a timestamp. There is no time, as we know, as a timestamp of when we will be walking through into this. Well, it will be the 3, 4 and 5 realities will be moving into the one level consciousness, locking into place. And I won't say what that date is, and it is on my feed, and you can find out all about it if you just have a look at the stuff I've done. And I'm not doing that for any reason other than I want you to feel into it and see it and become it, because that is the golden key. Once we have the Schumann at a consistent rate of the 990 hertz, which is 9, and then the other aspect is 90, we will be able to bring through this consciousness, and that is in approximately 3 years' time. So this is why I'm making this video, is because this is a recording for you all to see and feel. I can't even see what I'm filming now. I think there's a couple of crows there. So here they are. We're in this void of consciousness, in this 555 portal. So if you've been brought to your knees, well, it's another choice point. You can either go back to sleep and say it's too hard, no, I don't want to do that, and be like a child having a tantrum, or you can embrace it and do it and sit it and feel it, and then move forward until your next part of your jigsaw puzzle, so to speak. So I'm going to stop being really heavy now and enjoy this momentous moment. And I'm so glad you could all join me, because I like to stay behind the scenes, and I know I'll be leaving Australia soon. I've never left Australia because I was to keep in my purity. But when I do leave Australia, it will be going to meet my beloved one in Spain. And how and when that's going to happen, I don't know, but it will. It will. Just like everybody on this video will be coming with us. It's all a choice, and you wouldn't be here if you weren't a frequency match right now. Because your frequency does matter to the core of your being. Oh, see all the birds? They're just acknowledging everything, you know, and that's in your reality too. I'm just showing you what the potentiality is for you if you choose to make that choice. I didn't get here overnight, I have to say, but it's quickening up for a lot of people now, because we're all holding this consciousness in this limbo of, are we there yet? Are we there yet? There's the lorikeets. Hey, babies! That was do flybys over my head. My guardians. They're everyone's guardians. They're pure source. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. You saw the sun shift into a portal. Yeah, you said that before, Melissa. This will be happening everywhere once you are accepting of how things really are behind what we call a shop front. Oh, it's another elemental. That's not a magpie there. Sorry, I'm releasing. This is what I do. Make lots of bodily sounds when I feel people having aha moments. It's not very ladylike at times, but you know, we're not here to have those projections. We're actually here to be ourselves in our full essences. Set boundaries. let people know that, you know, not in a warrior-like either. We don't have to be warriors. You just stay in the consciousness of love and everything unfolds in front of you. Even when you think people aren't being loving, they really are, and then you see later how it's led to the next thing, then the next thing, then the next thing. In divine flow, we get shown. Even if we can't understand it at the time, you're just going to have to go into that surrender and trust and belief that the universe knows what it's doing. And I'll tell you what, it's I've had every experience in this lifetime that you could possibly imagine. So all the lower density experiences under the heart chakra and the polarities of all there is. And this is what's showing us, you know, what is not of love. Well, do you continually to choose what is not love in the polarization of the under the heart chakra alignments? Well, no, I don't. I'm going to sit with it, and I'm going to become friends with it. I'm going to align with it. I'm going to feel it, and I'm going to hand it to Source, and then I'm on for my next experience. I'm not going to get caught up in this cycle and just have different people appear in front of me with the same behavioural patterns because I haven't acknowledged what I've needed to do, because this is our codex. So once your mind expands and sees these patternings happening, it's actually very, very simple. The love consciousness of oneness. So whoever's listening to this, I have, and I'm not promoting myself because I never do, but it's a gifting that I have in a video. Oh, look, I'll just put it out there on my feed. You can watch it. It's not actually watching, it's actually listening to me in a QHH session where I take everybody back to the original existence and describe the feeling of it. So it only goes for about 10 minutes. I mean, you don't even have to watch it on YouTube. You can just watch it through Facebook. It's up to you, but it's there. And it takes you into the blue liquid in, you know, when we're all shapeshifters, and we did an energetic dance together where we went through all our experiences and we were all one, and we transmuted all the energies together. And, you know, as I say in that recording, and my practitioner, he's amazing in the questions he asked. He said, so what are you there to do? And I'm like, well, you're just there to do whatever it is you want to do. And he goes, well, how do you do that? And I go, well, you just think it. You become it. You are it. And then you go on to the next experience. And there, you know, there in itself is a major statement of, or knowing, or realization of, we're alchemists. And we're here to course correct. And this is our last opportunity. This is the night time. And we're doing it because we're just playing out the roles now. But we still have to put the puzzles of the pieces together until it goes click, click, click. Until our monads all come together, whatever monad you belong to. We don't really belong to anything other than love. It's all a labelling system. We're all from the one original source, and everything else is a fractal of that. The fairies are loving this, everyone. And the birds, I hope you can hear them in the background, their harmony. Look at the sky, I mean, seriously. We can't make this stuff up. Don't know if you can see the plasma waves coming through. Here comes the white cockatoos. Hello, babies. Crows are still in attendance. So on that note, I think I'm going to go. And if you're not coping, just reach out and I'll be able to assist in some way when I can. Just energetically hold space for people, which is what I've been doing the last few years in the background. But we're in the home straight of locking in these templates of what is of love to be the eye of the needle. So what is not of love cannot be moved forward into our next creation. We are the filters. It's in our DNA. And once we come online, you can feel it. You know, you have an experience and your stomach just shatters, or your heart feels like it's just ugh. That's your guide. And then once we realise all this and choose not to live in default mode, which I mean is, excuse me, and that's the throat chakra I'm clearing, which is back to Egypt. Excuse me, I'm sorry, that must be loud in your ears, I'm sorry. You know, once we clear that distortion and permeate it through ourselves, and then we choose not to live in reactionary mode where we have an experience and then we've got to go and clean up the pieces because we already reacted the wrong way. Because the only thing that you can ever do in your life is the only one thing I say to my beautiful two gods of children, if there's one time you're going to listen to Mum, and that is the only thing you can control is how you react to any situation, and from there is your point of creation. So, you know, having this in mind, if you choose love every time you come into an experience, whether with family, watching media, which I don't, I live in my own bubble, any of those experiences, if you choose to listen to your body and what it's telling you, what is not of love, that will fast track you. And then we live in creation mode and not reactionary mode, and in that recycled energy of let's just stay here and not become our true selves. So I'm going to leave that there. I don't think I need to say anything else. I think I've spoken my truth and used my voice and cleared everyone's throat chakra to stand in their power. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you all. I love you. And Juan's with us every step of the way. So I can feel a coughing fit coming on, so I'm going to go and clear all that for everyone. So have a wonderful now, everyone. I love you. Thanks for being here. Bye.